Hey book lovers, my name's Victoria, welcome to My Books and Me. Today I will be doing my first ever bookshelf tour and I am excited to show you all the books that I own and what my setup is. So the white shelves you can see behind me have my fiction books on it, and there is a shelf on the side wall that has my non-fiction books. So let me show you what I've got. So this is my non-fiction bookshelf that you can see there, and I've got beautiful stuff on top, and there are my non-fiction books. So starting with my white bookshelves, I've got some history documentaries as well as some IMP Discovery Channel DVD booklet thingies. I don't have the complete set and I probably never will because they are discontinued, but they look all good all the same. Here are some cute bookmarks, and the bookmarks you see at the top there from the Harry Potter Alliance Equality for the Win 2014 campaign. Here is what I'm currently reading. So that's Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, Journey to the Centre of the Earth by Jules Verne, The Girl in the Photograph by Kate Riordan, and The Ramsays, A Family Divided by Valda Marshall and Ray Cole. So my bookshelves are organised in alphabetical order by author surname. I would really love to try the rainbow bookshelf, but as you can sort of see, I don't really have that wide a variety of colours, and I don't really like separating authors and series. But let's get into the actual tour. Halo by Alexandra Adornetto, The Berlin King by Laura Anderson, The Berlin Deceit by Laura Anderson, Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, Oz, The Complete Collection Volume 1 by L. Frank Baum, Oz, The Complete Collection Volume 2 by L. Frank Baum, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, Just a Girl by Jane Caro, The Selection by Kira Cass, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, The Hunger Games Tribute Guide, The Hunger Games Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins, The Hunger Games Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins, L.A. Candy by Lauren Conrad, Sweet Little Lies by Lauren Conrad, Infamous by Lauren Conrad, The Fire Within by Chris DeLacy, Icefire by Chris DeLacy, Moll Flanders by Daniel Defoe, The Tale of Despereaux by Kate DiCamillo, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, The Hunger But Mainly Death Games by Brightness Everclean, Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick, You're the One That I Want by Giovanna Fletcher, Billy and Me by Giovanna Fletcher, The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, The Other Berlin Girl by Philippa Gregory, The Berlin Inheritance by Philippa Gregory, The King's Curse by Philippa Gregory, A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall, Switched by Amanda Hocking, Torn by Amanda Hocking, Ascend by Amanda Hocking, Frostfire by Amanda Hocking, The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa, Fallen by Lauren Kate, Torment by Lauren Kate, Passion by Lauren Kate, Rapture by Lauren Kate, Colours Aloft by Alexander Kent, Shopaholic Ties the Knot by Sophie Kinsella, Shopaholic and Sister by Sophie Kinsella, Shopaholic and Baby by Sophie Kinsella, The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, The Disreputable History of Frankie Lando Banks by E. Lockhart, Clear the Beginning by Sophie Lowell, Shatter Me by Tari Murphy, Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel, Tomorrow When the War Began by John Marsden, The Dead of the Night by John Marsden, The Third Day the Frost by John Marsden, Darkness Be My Friend by John Marsden, Burning for Revenge by John Marsden, The Night is for Hunting by John Marsden, The Other Side of Dawn by John Marsden, A Game of Thrones by George R. R. Martin, The Wit and Wisdom of Tyrone Lannister by George R. R. Martin, Cinder by Marissa Meyer, Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, Ferris by Marissa Meyer, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, TTYL by Lauren Miracle, and my Jodi Picoult books, which are 19 Minutes, Perfect Match, The Pact, Salem Falls, Vanishing Acts, and Picture Perfect, make up the only rainbow thing on my bookshelf at the moment. Catherine, the Virgin Widow by Jean Plaidley, Blood Brothers by Nora Roberts, The Pagan Stone by Nora Robert, Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling, The Alchemist by Michael Scott, The Magician by Michael Scott, The Sorceress by Michael Scott, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder, Magic Study by Maria V. Snyder, Dracula by Bram Stoker, Girl Online by Zoe Sugg, Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift, Mobile Library by David Whitehouse, The Blood Debt by Sean Williams, The Poison Diaries by Mary Rose Wood, The Messenger by Marcus Zuzak, The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. So this final shelf is some TV tie-in novels that have multiple authors throughout the series. The Outsider by Corey Martin. The Misfit by Ori Wallington. The Way Back by Corey Martin. Bait and Switch by Ori Wallington. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas by A. Van Sickle. Facing Tomorrow by Ray Cole. Rising Star by Sarah Mayberry. Summer Harvest by Sarah Mayberry. The Robinsons, A Family in Crisis by Valda Marshall. And continuing on with Neighbours books, there is 1, 2, 3, 6 and 9, all by Carl Ruin. A Tale of Two Pipers by Emma Harrison. Date with Death by Elizabeth Lenhard. Shadow of the Sphinx by Carla Jablowski. At the back is Complete Fairy Tales of Hans Christian Andersen and Grimm Brothers. Volumes 1, 2 and 3 of Charm Season 9. And Super Aussie Soaps by Andrew Mercado. Moving on now to my non-fiction shelf. I did try to alphabetize this, but the bottom shelf is a bit height restricting, and as you can see, a lot of the books are pretty high. So it's kind of alphabetized, but kind of not. Most of the books I have here are history books about Henry VIII or the royal family, and then there are some autobiographies and memoirs as well. Seriously, I'm Kidding by Ellen DeGeneres. The Never Ending Story by Ian Molly Meldrum. The King's Speech by Mark Logue and Peter Conrad. 1536 by Susanna Lipscomb. MuggleNet.com's Harry Potter Should Have Died by Emerson Sparks and Ben Scrone. Crown and Country by David Starkey. Henry VIII, King and Court by Alison Weir. Mean Streets, Kind Heart, the Father Chris Riley Story by Sue Williams. A Brief History of Henry VIII, Reformer and Tyrant by Derek Wilson. The Last Days of Henry VIII by Robert Hutchinson. A Factopedia of World History. The Diary of a Young Girl, Anne Frank. Johnny Depp by Danny White. Harry, A History by Melissa Anelli. The Tudors, The Kings and Queens of England's Golden Age by Jane Bingham. The Journals by James Cook. Marie Antoinette, The Journey by Antonia Fraser. Myths and Legends by Anthony Horowitz. Henry VIII by Eric Ives. Orange is the New Black by Piper Kerman. William and Harry by Ingrid Stewart. J.K. Rowling, Princess of Dreams by Marg Shapiro. Henry by David Starkey. The Reign of Henry VIII, Personalities and Politics by David Starkey. Six Wives, The Queens of Henry VIII by David Starkey. So that was my bookshelf tour, although I have one more thing I have to show you guys. So if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, or you saw my Bookalicious book tag video, you'd be wondering, Victoria, where are your Harry Potter books? Well, let me show you. Because I am such a Harry Potter fan, my Harry Potter books and collection items have their own shelf. I won't go into too much detail about my Harry Potter collection. I might make another video about it in the future to show you all in detail, but let me show you the books. I have all 7 books in the UK Children's Edition, like this one, as well as the special edition of Philosopher's Stone, which has Dumbledore on the spine and back. I also have the 3 Hogwarts school books, The Tales of Beedle the Bard, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I also have the unofficial guide to Harry Potter, which is facts and trivia every fan should know, as well as So You Think You Know Harry Potter, which has questions on the first 4 books. I also have the beautifully illustrated The Creature Vault, as well as Harry Potter Film Wizardry. So I'm pretty sure that's my entire book collection as it is right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. Editing should be fun on this one. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe because I will be making more videos in the future. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. All the links will be in the description box below. Over on Instagram, I'm currently doing the April photo book tag, which has been a lot of fun, so I suggest you go check that out. I will also link to my Goodreads bookshelf so that you can see all these books, so you can have a look at all these books and see if you want to pick up any of your own. Other than that, I will see you guys around. Bye.